On January 20th, 2016, a father and son returned home from a party. Unaware of the tragedy that awaited them, they went to sleep. After a little while, the son woke up to a scene of horror and two monsters lurking about, waiting for him. Welcome to Crime Pod. I'm your host Safa. First of all, I would like to thank all who subscribed to my channel and helped us reach 200 subscribers. Our next goal is 500 subscribers. I would be very pleased if you subscribe to our channel and help me reach that goal as soon as possible. Now let's delve into today's case. Today we will examine the shocking case of Om Prakash Yadav and his son Nitin. At first, we will talk about Om Prakash Yadav, who was born and raised in Ashoknagar colony, Gorakhpur, where he lived with his mother Bhageshwari Devi and his elder brother Rajkumar Yadav, a UP police inspector. Tragedy struck early in Om Prakash's life when his father passed away, leaving him without a paternal figure. However, he wasn't alone. His elder brother Rajkumar stepped in and became a fatherly figure, supporting and guiding him throughout his life. Rajkumar, a dedicated police officer, ensured that Om Prakash's education wasn't compromised. With his brother's encouragement, Om Prakash excelled in his studies, never disappointing his brother's trust. He grew up to be a brilliant student and eventually became a successful eye doctor, making his family proud. As Om Prakash reached marriageable age, his family began searching for a suitable bride. They found a match in a family that had previously lived in Gorakhpur but were now settled in Singapore. The marriage seemed promising, but unfortunately it was short-lived. His wife, raised in Singapore, struggled to adapt to the life in Gorakhpur and felt suffocated. Just 6 months into their marriage, she returned to Singapore, resuming her job at a bank and leaving Om Prakash to start anew. As his first marriage ended in divorce, Om Prakash's family began searching for a new match for him. They wanted to ensure that their beloved son found happiness again. It was during this time that they met Archana Yadav, the daughter of Deepchand Yadav, a native of Hosipur who had moved to Lucknow after joining the PAC. After the formation of the SP government in 2012, Deepchand was assigned to the security of Akhilesh Yadav. Archana, with her charming personality, seemed like the perfect match for Om Prakash. The two got married in 2009 and initially everything seemed fine. Archana got along well with Om Prakash's family and they welcomed her with open arms. However, as time passed, some problems started to creep into their marriage. Archana began to feel stifled by the family's presence and started to pressure Om Prakash to move out and live separately. "I don't want to live with the family anymore. We need to live separately," Archana told Om Prakash. But Om Prakash was hesitant to leave his family who had supported him throughout his life. "How can I leave the family who educated me and made me a doctor?" he asked. When the family learned about Archana's demands, they suggested a compromise. They would stay in the same house but cook separately. This way, Archana could have her space and Om Prakash could still be close to his family. In 2012, Archana gave birth to a son named Nitin, bringing joy to the family. However, after separating from the family, Archana found herself with little to do. To alleviate her boredom, Archana created a Facebook account, which would eventually become a catalyst for the events that unfolded. It was here that she met Ajay Yadav, a resident of Swaminagar, Firozabad. Ajay sent her a friend request, which she accepted, and they began chatting. Initially, their conversations were harmless, but over time, they grew closer and their chats became romantic. They fell deeply in love and their online relationship blossomed. As their affection for each other grew, they decided to meet in person. Archana told her husband Om Prakash that she was visiting her parental home in Lucknow, but in reality, she was meeting Ajay. They met and a physical relationship began. Over the next few months, Ajay visited Archana in Gorakhpur 4 times, staying at her home each time. As Archana's relationship with Ajay deepened, she became increasingly reclusive towards her family. She spent most of her time on the phone chatting with Ajay and ignoring her responsibilities. Despite Om Prakash's repeated warnings, Archana remained unaffected. The relationship between Om Prakash and Archana began to dwindle, and by December of 2015, they stopped sleeping in the same room. Archana's affection for Ajay had grown so strong that she began to see Om Prakash as an obstacle. She decided that he needed to be eliminated and she called Ajay to Gorakhpur, setting in motion a sinister plan that would change their lives forever. On January 20, 2016, Om Prakash and his 4-year-old son Nitin attended a marriage anniversary party in Ashoknagar colony, while Archana stayed behind. Unbeknownst to Om Prakash, Ajay Yadav had arrived at their home and spent time with Archana. At around 10 p.m., Om Prakash and Nitin returned from the party and went to sleep in the same room. Meanwhile, Archana had secretly hidden Ajay in her room. At midnight, Ajay and Archana snuck into the room where Om Prakash and Nitin were sleeping. With a hammer in hand, Ajay struck Om Prakash with full force on the lower part of his head, delivering 2 more blows that killed him instantly. The brutal attack was swift and silent, leaving Om Prakash no chance to defend himself. The commotion has roused Nitin from sleep, and he found himself in the midst of a horror scene. His eyes widened as he took in the bloodied figure of his father, Om Prakash. Before he could process what was happening, his mother, Archana, grabbed him, and for a moment he might have thought that she was going to protect him. But instead, she chillingly said, "He has seen everything and will tell everyone, so he must be killed too." Despite being complicit in the murder, Ajay refused to harm the innocent child, saying, "What's the child's fault? I can't kill him." However, Archana's maternal instincts had given way to cruelty, and she callously replied, "If you can't kill him, I will." With that, she strangled her own son Nitin until he was dead. The brutality of her act was a stark contrast to the nurturing role she was supposed to play as a mother. In an attempt to cover their tracks and mislead the authorities, Ajay and Archana staged a robbery at the house. To make it look like a robbery gone wrong, they scattered various items around the room, took money from the cupboard and broke the room's lock. Once they had created their false narrative, Archana went to another room while Ajay fled the scene. On January 21st, workers heading to the 3rd floor of the house stumbled upon a commotion in the 2nd floor room. They alerted the neighbors, who in turn informed Om Prakash's mother, Bhageshwari, and the police. A crowd gathered, and the police, led by Shahpur police station's in charge Anand Prakash Shukla, arrived at the scene. The news of the murder reached Om Prakash's brother, Rajkumar Yadav, who rushed home from the Atrola police station. Archana's father, Deepchand Yadav, also arrived in Gorakhpur. The case drew significant attention, with a call from the Chief Minister's residence urging the police to catch the culprits. DIG R.K. Chaturvedi and SSP Luv Kumar faced intense pressure to solve the case promptly. The police launched an investigation, initially exploring the robbery angle. Upon examining the crime scene, they noticed that the door's latch had been broken from the inside, not outside. This crucial detail hinted at a more complex scenario than a simple robbery. The police began to suspect Archana's involvement in the case, but they were hesitant to question her due to concerns about damaging the department's reputation if she were innocent. Despite their reservations, they decided to investigate her further. The police obtained Archana's call details and Facebook messages, which revealed an intimate relationship between Archana and one Ajay Yadav. They discovered that the two had been in physical contact before and after the murder. The police tracked down Ajay Yadav and arrested him in Firozabad. During interrogation, he confessed to the crime, revealing the details of his involvement. DIG R.K. Chaturvedi held a press conference where he stated that Ajay Yadav had arrived at the house on the night of the murder, had physical relations with Archana, committed the crime, and then had physical relations again before leaving the house. He also added that Archana was arrested immediately after Ajay's confession. On October 17, 2020, the Gorakhpur Additional Sessions Court delivered a guilty verdict against Archana Yadav and Ajay Yadav, sentencing them to life imprisonment. Judge Gyan Prakash Shukla also imposed a fine of 65,000 rupees, warning that failure to pay would result in an additional 3.5 years in jail. After being convicted and sent to Gorakhpur jail, Archana's fellow inmates questioned her about killing her own son. She responded, "I gave birth to him and I killed him. What's it to you?" This sparked a violent reaction from the inmates, who beat her up, but the jail administration intervened and saved Archana from further harm. The shocking case of Om Prakash murder came to a close with the conviction and sentencing of Archana Yadav and Ajay Yadav. The twisted tale of lust, greed, and filicide left the community reeling and raised questions about the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly ordinary lives. As Archana and Ajay began their life sentences, the memory of Om Prakash and Nitin serves as a poignant reminder of the devastating consequences of their actions. Justice has been served, but the scars of this tragedy will linger on. Like, share and subscribe for more true crime content. This is Safa signing off with Crime Pod.